Hey, what's up, Ewas? Yeah, I think my bees. I know it's my bees that swarmed on me, and they're right in the cluster of my grapes and blackberry bushes. Not the thick Himalayan ones like you guys got up north. Thank goodness. These wild, wild mountain blackberries. And I tried to catch them earlier down below to my right. There's a ditch, but unfortunately, they didn't go in the box. I missed the queen, and she's in this now. So I figured I'd go live. Trying to do a bunch of other chores because my son's graduation is this weekend. Really don't got time for this, but I don't want to lose my queen. These valuable resources. I tried shaking them down and into the box here, but they went right back up because I didn't get the queen. I thought it might be neat to show people if they're watching. I don't know who's all in here. I may put my phone on my tripod here in a second. So let me do that. This is my son mowing. I do apologize. Be rescued. See what that looks like. Yeah, you guys should be able to see me now. See my foot? Catching a bee swarm. It was crazier. The whole sky, man. It was just. I mean, there had to have been 50,000 bees in the air. My strongest colony. I thought I had all the swarm cells knocked down. Since they keep the raccoons, the skunks, the rabbits out. Garden apiary. My main hives are right back there. got a bum left arm. I found out yesterday. Give me a steroid injection. Once it's good enough, I'm gonna get my shoulder repaired. So stoked. Gonna be crappy because I won't be able to fish. So I hope the timing might not line up with fall salmon season. All right. I think I'm gonna bring the tripod over here, folks, so you guys can get a really good look at this. So excuse me, I'm gonna shorten the tripod. Get a pretty look at my face. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. There's the cluster here. And this is the box we're aiming for. Okay. Just these legs. All right. And if I can, I want to try and catch the queen. If I see her, I'm going to put her in this clip, and then I'll set her in the top of the box, and then they'll all move. Is the plan. Plans haven't gone as smoothly as I wanted today. So. If it is my queen, she'll be marked. This is so tough. Yeah, this is going to be ridiculously tough. Yeah, if she has queen cells in there, and one of the queen cells, it's how they procreate. So if a queen cell is ready to hatch, she'll leave because she doesn't want to get killed by the other queen that's going to emerge. But I don't want them to fly off because then that's going to cause another swarm. So what I want the march. I want them to march over into this other box. They can't really get a good grab on bees. It feels like in a branch, like it was earlier. I shook them in the box, but I didn't shake them right. So some of them hit the ground. See if I can get good clumps and handfuls like this. There's a ball right there. Is that queen in there? Nope. She can't get out of this clip. So if I can get her in this clip and hold her in the box the pheromones, they'll all start going to her. I'm gonna just have to stump through the glove. Nice. Being allergic, there's my immunotherapy for the day. You can't sting through the leather, but she got me through the deal. Because she's lightened her load to go flying off, she can still fly off. So that's what happened. She flew from over this fence behind this wood fence behind you here. And she flew over to here, and that's where they all decided to swarm and cluster again. Oh, they're stinging now. Holy crap, they're stinging now. Arms don't usually do that, but all over the glove. They're getting pissed at me. Earlier, I was over here without my suit or anything, shaking them, and they've lost their numbers like crazy. They've all mostly gone back to the original hive. There's still got to be a queen in here. And if not, I mean, there's not. As long as I can get most of the bees collected, I can put them back in the hive. I got other things I could be doing right now, cleaning up. But I love my bees too much. Oh, I just killed like 100 of them, stinging my glove. Come on, Queen, where are you? If you're in here. Sorry about the mower noise. If a new queen emerges, will she fly off or stay in the box? So you need fresh eggs for a new queen. So like this box doesn't have anything in it. It's all new frames. Um, so if I were to put a fresh frame of eggs in here, and if there was no queen, I don't find a queen. This is a swarm with no queen. I can put a fresh frame of eggs in here, and they'll start drawing out queen cells, and they'll literally start making a new queen out of them. As long as they're fertilized eggs. Non-fertilized eggs makes drones, makes the boys. They're only good for mating. They don't sting. They don't do anything. They just beg for food. Here's a drone right here. Big old. Oh, sorry. Big old boy. I know it's hard to see. Big old boy. Not good for anything but mating and begging for food. Oh. And anyway, draws queen cells. Can be a virgin queen. There may be multiple virgin queens because of multiple queen cells. The first one that's going to emerge is going to try to kill all of the other queen cells, so there's not many queens. But she's going to take off and do a mating flight. But she's going to do orientation flights and get familiarized with, she's going to get familiarized with this box, right, and orientate to this location. Even if there's other hives next to it that look just the same, she's going to orientate to this one box. She'll go do off a couple of mating flights with the drones, and she'll mate with 15, 20, 30 drones, get enough sperm for her lifetime, come back, and then she'll just within a couple of days, 5 days, she's going to start laying like crazy, and then she'll stay in that box until the next year, and then she's going to do some she'll lay some eggs, and the colony decides when they're going to make some queen cells. And once they draw queen cells and they're about close to hatching, she's gonna go, okay, is it time? And the colony's gonna say, yep, it's time. We scouted a new spot. Let's go. And they'll take off. And so for their first flight, they may only go a short distance. Like this was only probably 15 yards away where they stopped. And now they're only probably, I don't know, 30 feet maybe from their original hive. I mean, their original hive is just right there. So I know the camera, but it's it makes it look further, I know, but it's not. So anyhow, that answers any questions there. Sorry about the mower again, and I'm also looking for. I got stung in the leg. Looking for the queen. I smashed a bee on between my hand and my leg. Yeah, I was cleaning windows and man, I just heard massive amounts of bees and I'm just like, what is going on? So I look over towards my apiary and sure enough, going wild. Usually if you get some in here, they'll start doing the army march. Once they start getting enough pheromones and decide that's where they want to go. Thank you, everybody who was in here. Everybody who stopped by. Come on, Queen, where are you? Yo, what's up, Yoshi? Sorry I couldn't get to your message, man. I'm playing with my bees. I had some swarm on me right in the middle of a live, trying to do other chores, and nothing's going my way. Had to deal with an idiot earlier, trying to pick a fight with me. That was something else. I'll talk to you about that later. Yeah, just trying to get stuff done for my son's graduation because all the fam's about to start showing up. I'm sorry, but I got news for you, and your stickers are done. Why are you sorry about that? You got bad news too? Or are you just sorry about the dude trying to pick a fight? The dude's an idiot, man. Dude's dog's always coming in my yard taking a crap. Says he won't ever come back, but then he texts my buddy, same thing, saying he won't ever come back. He's talking to my buddy, and then I go out there talk to my buddy. Oh, dude, it was just a joke. Older dude. What? No, I said that I was considering not ever coming back. Like, why would you say you wouldn't come back and then say you'd consider not ever coming back? That's just stupid. Just pick up your dog crap, man. It's not that hard. Yeah, my buddy's the martial arts teacher too, and it's just like, dude, he's just like, I know, I don't understand the guy. But the dude's a non-compliant. He's gone to jail so many times, and then doesn't comply with the courts and just keeps going back. So I mean, just tells you what kind of character he is. Oh, dude, walked into bees and everything. Trudge, how you doing, man? Doing everything I don't want to be doing instead of what I should be doing, but I'm having fun while I'm doing it. So I'm having a great time. And getting stung while I'm doing it. So I'm getting my immunotherapy. I needed my immunotherapy. They're just not doing the army march like I want them to do. And I still haven't found the queen. My legs are going to sleep. Ugh. I'm actually glad most of the bees went back to the main hive. The swarm chilled out. Yeah, if she is my original queen, she'll be painted, she'll be marked. But if not, she'll be a virgin queen. I'll still be able to tell, I'll be able to notice the queen. It's like 72 here today. They're stinging. Be careful. They're aggressive, son. If you're coming over here, I definitely put on a suit. If I accidentally kill the queen, they should all go back to the original hive. In theory. In bee theory. Oh, knock you guys over. Where are these sticker bushes? Man, I like bees, but I'd rather be fishing. I know the shad are running like crazy right now. I know you guys would all rather be fishing too. Instead of watching me play with bees. I think you guys are just in here trying to watch me get stung up. See how many times you can hear me say, ouch. Honestly, that's probably more entertaining. I mean, I got an EpiPen. I can take off my glove. They say no glove, no love. Get some bee love. I want to be loved. Do you see her in there? Is she in there, anybody? Anybody see her? Okay, how about now? Yeah, they're balling on a whole bunch of everything. Hard telling, honestly. Hard telling. I'm a be. But if they, ow, I got stung again. Okay, that was a sensitive spot. Ain't gonna lie. That one right there on my wrist. Oh yeah. I'm gonna let that one do the full dose. About a full minute. I don't know if I can handle a full minute. That is a sensitive spot. Yep, I'm done. All right, 3 doses. I'm gonna swell up like a tick. My wife's gonna yell at me. Babe, not before graduation. So it's okay. I'm gonna be chill. Get it? Be chill. This and this box. Can't see this box. This box is 2 mediums. So my stretch here is 8 inches, and I know with the gloves it's probably like 9.5. I think there's 6. I think there's 6, a little over 6 deep, so 12 inches high here at least. This box was overflowing with bees earlier, and yeah, they all swarmed back off. Most of them, like I said, went back to the hive, and a little bit came back to here. So I'm really hoping there's a queen in here. But if I get that queen in there, they'll start doing that march across. You'll just see them just start walking like crazy. It's the neatest thing ever. Sorry, I'm all nerding down on my bees. Nah, I just pull it out, especially through the cloth. It just pulls right out. Hey, welcome in, Sir Peg. Sir Pig. Sorry if I don't say your name right. I'm just gonna call you Sir. Welcome in, welcome in. Playing with bees. Playing with the bees. But you know, if the majority start fanning the pheromones in, she'll come crawling over too. You know, it's just a matter of them starting to fan their way in there. Like pissing off so many of them that they're just like in a different pheromone situation. Put the lid on and see if that helps any. Welcome in, Mahalo. Smoke them? Nah, I don't want to smoke them. I want their pheromones to do their thing. I want them to naturally try to go into this box. I've already spooked them from one spot to back over to here, and a lot of the swarm has already gone back to the box. And I'm pretty sure the queen's right here. So if I can get most of them in the box, they'll start doing their army walk in. And if I accidentally killed the queen, then they'll still go in the box. I just got to start getting them to do their walk, do their march. I might even go get a piece of wood really quick. Actually, I might not even need a wood. Piece of wood, I might even just go like this. All they need, a little ramp. Once their sisters start fanning their pheromones, they'll start doing their thing. Just hoping it's not going the wrong direction, because if the ramp's the wrong direction, sometimes they will go. They'll start going that way, which it is going uphill right now. So I need my son to come over here and lift this box and put it up on something so they actually go into it better. Hey, how's it going, Vato? Welcome in. Hey, Whitney. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, guys, I'd make you blue, but if I took my gloves off, I'd get stung. I've already got, you can see all the stingers from playing with them. Storms don't usually sting, but I've been scooping and agitating them like I shouldn't be. So I've been really reaching in and grabbing them. This is like the second move for these guys, and I don't want to miss getting my bees. This is my swarm, and I got other stuff I should be doing, like chores and stuff for graduation coming up, but I love my bees too much. Apparently, I like getting stung today too. Yeah, I got a feeling that queen is still in there. And it's funny too, if the queen, say I kill her and she's down there, they'll ball up on her and stay on her too. And they'll just continue to stay there with her. So I hope that's not the case. You guys see the queen? Where's the queen? It'd be so cool if she was right there just now. I'd be like, Even if this wasn't my swarm, I'd be trying to catch it too. Hey, William, welcome in. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Just seeing the swarm's cool. And when you see a swarm of bees, guys, don't be scared. You can walk right in it. If you're not swinging your arms, flailing around, they can land on you. They won't hurt you, unless you're grabbing them like I'm grabbing them. They're docile. They're so full of their resources out of their hive that they're looking for a new home to build and a new home in general that they're not wanting to sting you. They don't care. This is their second move now, so they're a little bit more dysfunctional. Most of their swarms left them. And oh, is that the queen? No. So yeah, no, I was over here earlier with no suit on, no nothing. Said I'm allergic to bees, and so a few stings I get, I'm probably gonna swell up in those places and then be itchy for the next 3 to 5 days. Yeah, I heard my bees. I was washing windows on the house, and I was just like, man, that just sounds like way too many bees, way too many bees. So I just poked my head around the corner to my apiary, and yeah, the whole air is just, I mean, 50,000 bees in the air. There was probably only 10. Nah, there's probably 20,000 bees sitting here, maybe a little bit more. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Getting hot. This bee suit, even though it's 3-layer ventilation. I mean, I don't have anything on underneath. It can't sting me through it, but it doesn't breathe as well as you would like it to. See, and the problem is, she's still in there. They will evacuate and go right back to her if I don't get them and they don't start fanning themselves in and doing the march. That's why I figured I'd go live for a little while. I figured this would take me a bit. Yeah, you can hear a swarm coming. Isn't it crazy? William, did you get video of that? Agitate them, yeah. I don't know if you could just hear that. That was my dog's neighbor going to eat. Hey, what's up, Alaska? Talking about critters, there's a whole lot of critters for you. Come on, girls. Yeah, I'll probably end up posting this on my other channel. I got a few other videos from the swarm from earlier that I'll probably put over there as well. Just trying to get enough subscribers over there that I can go live over there instead of over here. The Honey Works is the other channel's name. Just to try to keep my bee content separate because, you know, people like the fishing stuff, fishing, and I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. I'll still do it anyway, but be right back. I'm gonna go grab my brush. Be a little more gentle on them. Okay. Beast. Right? I know. What are they gonna say? You know, the cool thing about if I lose a queen, it's really simple to make a new queen. It's just like time, really, because they hatch pretty quick, 21 days. And, you know, within like 2 weeks, they could be hatching if the weather's nice. And then, or, you know, uh, yeah, 2 week or 21 days they've hatched. And within 2 weeks, they're laying, you know, and then another 28 days, roughly 23 to 28 days, your new bees are hatching. Then another 28 days from there, they're out foraging and doing your deal. But you've got all these bees right here that'll be nursing and collecting your resources and stuff until then. So, you know, it's like, you know, it sets you back a little bit, but you know, I mean, they'll go to town. It's like I've got the other hives too. So I mean, I've already drawn a quart of honey off of one frame, and they haven't even drawn out all the frames. So yeah, Trudge, Yoshi just said my stickers are done, so I'll be sending out stickers soon. Stickers on the way. Yup. I get my new shad dart mold, should be here tomorrow. So I'll be making shad darts and painting those up soon live. I ordered a slime cat, a 12-foot slime cat casting rod for sturgeon. So I get that either Friday, Saturday, or Monday. So that I'm stoked about that. Um, Actually, I don't know. I may end getting that to my son. Um, and then just ordering another one next week for Father's Day. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what he says about the rod first, if he even likes that rod. And then, yeah. So I'm like, heck yeah. Oh, she, you sucker. No, I'm jelly, dude. I don't even get the juice before you do. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, I need water. Cramping up from laughing. Yeah, water time, water time. Yeah. Do a little bit more sturgeon fishing. I think we're going charter fishing here the end of the month. I actually don't know if I'm gonna be on the boat because I might be getting my steroid shot in my arm before that. So I can start getting that worked in so I can get my surgery. Uh yeah, man, I got some things on the way. Stoked about it. Stoked, stoked. It's gonna put me back. Doctor said I'll be in a sling for 4 to 6 weeks after the surgery, then 3 to 6 months of yeah, heal time. Um, who knows how long a recovery, physical therapy after that. But yeah, but I'm definitely stoked about getting my shoulder fixed. I mean, I catch a couple sturgeon and man, I'm done. Like I'm done, son. It's all about you now. You catch the sturgeon. Woo, that one actually got me through the leather. Sting number 4. That surprised the hell out of me. Ooh, and that got me right in the crease of the finger too. That's real sensitive. Gotta love it. Either that or it was a freaking a stupid sticker. No, that's a sting. That's a sting. See, I knew it. You guys are in here to watch me torture myself. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. He said it's gonna take a minute, but we're gonna get you fixed up. And man, I like the way this doctor was, man. The other doctors just like we're like, oh, we're just gonna keep pumping you full of shots and see what it does with your pain level. Even if it takes up to a year, we're gonna just keep pumping you full of cortisone shots. And this doctor is like, listen, we're gonna do a shot, but it's only to get your frozen shoulder, your adhesive capsulitis unstuck because you've got scar tissue building in there. We need to get it broke loose to do your surgery because I don't want to go in there, do your surgery. You get in a sling for 4 to 6 weeks and it freezes up solid. And then I have to go in there, put you under to crack your frozen shoulder. And then I tear tendons and rip stuff. And then I have to go in there and do surgery all over again. And then, and so I'm like, see, that totally makes sense. You just explained everything to me. He showed me my MRI. The other two orthos never showed me my MRI, And I mean, he showed me everything. And he goes, see, this does this. He even had a like example model of your shoulder, and it's like so this does this here, and this pulls the muscle. Man, the guy's like my age. I'm 43, man. He's like my age. He almost looked younger than I did, and yeah, and said he worked on the Buffalo Bills for a while. I mean, he was their like team ortho for a while. So, and but awesome guy, straightforward, no BS. And he goes, your MRI shows that physical therapy is not going to repair this. He's like, there's no way that this is going to be able to get repaired by physical therapy. So, see, he basically, like, he basically, like, told me in my head what these doctors were not telling me, that, I know what my symptoms are. And it's like, dude, this has been going on for 2 years and it's getting more severe. I fell, on live that one time fishing. And man, that screwed up my shoulder even more. And I even tried to explain that to the other doctor. And he goes, I was like, you don't think that would have done anything more? Oh, no, 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 not at all. And this guy's like, yeah, no, just looking at your MRI from before your fall, he goes, I could tell you that it's not repairable by just physical therapy. So, no, he does know what he's doing, man. And he's got so many good references around here, in the Gorge area. I was like, and I told him that, and, he didn't even have to like say a or nothing, he just, dude, he does, dude, his work speaks for itself. Like it. That's why you got to get second opinions on stuff. Second opinion. I mean, I did get a second opinion at the other place, but it wasn't the right second opinion. uh, so went to a totally different place. Man, still not getting the army march. Oh wait, they're fanning though. These guys are definitely fanning now. God, I want to take my glove off so I can zoom in, guys. But now I'm in the shade. But these guys are down here fanning now. I know that's super hard. They're starting to put their butts in their hair. Some of them are moving, some of them putting their butts in the air. So hopefully here soon they're gonna start drawing them in. So what's everybody up to today? Besides me farting around with freaking bugs. They're not tying flies kind of bugs. Hey Yoshi, let me know if I need to send you postage, man. You get those stickers up to me. Oh, they're starting to walk. They're coming. I'm gonna go get a little piece of wood. Oh shit, I think my dog just got stung. Or she's about to. Go on, Rue. Get out of here. You're gonna get stung, baby. Yep, now they're starting the march. Let me brave for a second. I'm gonna zoom in with my fingers. My glove bag on. Bee Army March. Ants aren't the only ones. All right, now they're taking. Heck yeah. Save the bees. We rescued them. Yay. Everybody clap your hands. All right, if we see the queen, though, I'm still want to try to. Actually, if she just walks right in, I'm not going to clip her. March, march, march. That's what we want to see. Hell yes. Hell yes. I love it. Now I can die in anaphylactic shock and peace. Actually, I'd probably die of heat stroke first. I'm kind of hot. Not that hot though. Man, nobody clapped their hands for the bee march. I accomplished my mission. Now I don't have to even do anything. I'm just sitting here watching them, talking to y'all folks. Nobody likes me. I know. It's okay. I wouldn't like me either. I wished I was fishing instead of playing with my bees. It's fun on the river. Yeah, fishing would be funner, Dave. But I hate losing my bees too. Finally, after a freaking hour and 10 minutes. Well, actually, it's long and longer than that. But playing with the second round with these guys, finally they're going in the box. Finally, I got more chores to do for my son's graduation party happening Saturday. Washing windows, and I hear my bees. Luckily, most of them went back to the original hive. Yeah, fun till Daddy took my surfboard away. It's amazing how fast they'll go crawling into that box once they start fanning and saying, "Hey, come on, girls, let's get in this damn thing." Sometimes it's easy. Nope, not this time. Howdy, folks, lurking in the background, playing with bees, watching them march into the box they finally took to. Hey, what's up here? Actually, I don't know. I never saw her. And I just said, screw it. We're marching in now. If she's in there, I'll know in a couple days when they start. Actually, there's a little bit of drawn comb on some of the foundation, and there's some foundationless frames in there. These are both medium boxes. They moved on me. The swarm was down behind me here. And then they didn't like the box. So then they moved over here. I might have shook the queen and she might have hit the ground and not into the box. But they didn't fan into the box. And there was like 10 times the amount of bees. And so most of my bees out of my big, strong hive actually swarmed out. But now they mostly returned back to the original hive. And so this cluster was pretty small the second time when I started this live. So it took me about an hour to get them to start finally fanning into this box, and they're doing the march. And now it's, about, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe less. Now they're almost in there. So yeah, I have no idea. I just more or less tried to cool off and get a little warm in my suit. But now I don't have to worry because they're fanning, going and taking to the box. So regardless if she's around, if I killed her from trying to grab and move them in there, I'm not too worried. I got eggs I can move into this box. So not, I'll do a paper combine and combine them back into the original hive or into one of my virgin. Well, no, they're not virgin queens anymore, but my newest hives that I started back up. I've got 4 hives. This would be 5. I'm registered for 5 hives, so wouldn't. I just don't have any more boxes. I'd have to go build some boxes in a hurry and buy new frames and just be easier to combine them back and squash a queen if that's the case. No biggie for me. I think a really good strong hive is better than having one weak hive. And so I guess I got a guy. He's an old beekeeper. He's got all his equipment. He said I'd have first choice over all his equipment. I could call him up real quick and get equipment, but I'd have to tell him he'd either have to take payments or wait a minute. He's a super nice guy. I mean, shoot, he'd probably be like, hey, why don't you just pay me in mushrooms in fall? Because he's a mushroom buyer. Just wait till I picked him a whole bunch of mushrooms and traded mushrooms for it too. He'd totally do that. I know he would. I'm just up in the air and push my shoulders bum. I don't know if I want to put more work for myself. I gotta have my kids kind of help me at this point, so just not sure. All kinds of thoughts and ideas. Oh, I can experiment so much, Trudge. It's awesome what I could do. I have so much fun with my bees. It's therapeutic on many levels. Also, even the immunotherapy with my allergies, you know, like I feel it right now. It's giving me a headache. Always gives me a headache as soon as I get stung. I mean, instantly I get a headache. But it's what I got to deal with, you know. No biggie. This is so cool though. I mean, they're literally like non-existent over here now. This was just covered. That board was covered. You couldn't even tell there was a board there. They just fan themselves in. And I don't see them balled up over there anywhere. If there was a queen, they'd be balled up down there over there somewhere on her. So just a few of them scraggling like, come on, we got to go this way. But hey, I do appreciate you guys that stopped by and people that are still in here. But these girls are pretty much about done. You know, I'm gonna let them settle down. I gotta go in and get some water. But you know, I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know. Maybe I'll go live. Might be able to go live tomorrow and crack her open and we can do a quick inspection on it and see. If not, I could do a short video on it and see if she's in here. Um, but yeah, I can definitely let you guys know. And we'll figure out if she's a painted original queen or if she's a virgin queen. And I can always look in my original box too and see what the deal is and see if my original queen's in there or if she decided to swarm on me. And it's just the way they procreate, so it's just nature doing its thing. Yeah, isn't that crazy? That board. Yeah, I was scooping my hand. Could only scoop so far in there off that board. Let me zoom back out. I can let back on real quick before I get stung again. Pheromones on my hand. See, if I had my smoker, you smoke your hand and your gloves after it gets stung, and it helps clear the pheromones. But because it's been stung, they'll get reattracted to the glove. But yeah, little branches. Sorry about the. See if I can block the sunlight for you guys. Yeah, you couldn't even see in there because it was just clumped with bees. It was completely black and darkened. And I was just scooping right here and getting clumps. Yeah, they've did their army march in and they're fanning. Now they're just sitting there fanning and getting the last little bit of girls. There's not even hardly any in there now. Stand here. I mean, this whole area back here was just swamped with them. And so earlier, they were down here on that little maple tree, and you can kind of see the branch I cut. And they just kind of came up over right up over and decided right there they were gonna go. But they came from right over here, my apiary. So those two are main hives. That hive I lost over the winter. And that one I had stacked to the ceiling as a Demaray hive. And the queen absconded, or I lost her somehow. And so I broke the hive back down and it started to get queen cells. So when it was ready, I started to move a queen cell over, and the queen hatched in the process of moving her. And that's over in my other channel. And it's a 46-minute video on that one. But anyhow, yeah, so that was a nice, fun experiment. And then anyway, so now those ones are laying, and I'll be cracking into those ones here next week, checking on their brood pattern. And I've been knocking the queen cells out in the other two because it's swarm season, and apparently I missed one or something. And this is what beekeepers end up with if you don't stay on top of things. So no, thanks for stopping in, guys. I do appreciate it. Just me being a dork and nerd on my bees. Well, this would be number 5 if there's a queen and she takes. But like I said, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Not sure yet. Usually you keep queens for 2 to 3 years. Hold on a second. My wife is asking me questions. Oh. Okay. Alrighty, folks. I'm being back into chore time for graduation. Like I said, bees are settling in. Again, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. We'll catch you around on chats and live streams and all that good stuff. And I'll keep you updated on this hive and see what happens. But again, thank you. Yoshi, I'll be texting you real quick here real soon. Appreciate you guys. Get out of here before I get stung without no glove. No glove, no love. No, do appreciate everybody. Thanks again. Oh, yep, here they come. All right. We'll talk to y'all, folks.